Welcome to Coffee and Tarot with Mama T. I am Teresa, and I'm very happy to see you tonight. I'm doing a reading right now for Libra for the week of August 18th through the 24th. And if you'd like to add a little bit of depth and resonance to this reading, check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. I've already cleansed and pre-shuffled the decks. I've asked Spirit to unlock the deepest meaning and most powerful messages in the cards for you for this week. And with that, we'll go ahead and call in Spirit to begin. So we are using for you, we are using the Meraki deck. Meraki is a Greek word that means to do the work that feeds your soul, like your soul's passion. And Meraki happened to be the word of the year for me for the year, I think 2024 or 2023. I don't remember what year it was, but it was my word of the year. But I saw a tarot deck with that word, and I was like, oh, I gotta have it. So this is a beautiful deck made by Boucher Designs, I think is how you pronounce the name. And they make some beautiful things. So let's go ahead and get some cards pulled here for you. These cards feel like they've got this like velvety finish to them. They're just a pleasure to shuffle. Okay. All right. So our first card for you, Libra, is the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is the king with, he's like almost an emperor. He's been through the entire major and minor arcana. He's got all of the keys. He has all of the aces with him, and he is the kind of leader who is peaceful. He's got wealth and abundance around him. He's extremely generous, intelligent. He's in charge of his emotions, and he loves to just gather people around him and share what he's got. And so that is a great message to start off your week. I love that message for you. All right, but hot on the heels of that is a Five of Cups. Five of Cups card is a card of sorrow, regret, little remorse. The person depicted in the card in the normal Rider-Waite deck, they're sad about their 3 spilled cups, and all they have to do is turn around and notice that there are 2 full and abundant cups still waiting there for them to just turn around and pick up. And so this is a message of, while you are sad about the loss of something, you have the benefit of something else right around you. All you have to do is turn around and look. And then, it looks like a little bit of a roller coaster for you for the week, because we have the Star card after that. And the Star card is all about your hopes and wishes coming true. The Star card is, it's the card that comes right after, let's see, it's number 17. So it's right after the Death card. So it's hope after, going through some difficult stuff. And this one, it's showing the night star. So the card is depicted in kind of a black and white scene, like you would see it at night when you were out in the woods, and everything was all dark. But that shining star of hope is there. The next card we have is the Justice card, which is a great card for you, Libra. This card is about balance. This is about balancing. It's got, in the scales of justice, it's got the sun and the moon. So it's about balancing light and dark, about balancing energies, about balancing, making sure that the right thing happens. Yeah, this is it's a major arcana card, and I believe it's your card. I don't have my book here that tells me, the signs that cards are associated with, but I'm pretty sure it's your card. So, the next card after that we have is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a messenger bringing in news. They're bringing in news of intellectual nature, typically, and they are delivering the news quickly. They sometimes can be a little sneaky, but anyway, that is news coming in for you. Followed by the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a queen who likes to reflect. She is a queen of abundance. She is very much in tune with her intuition and her psychic capabilities. She knows what her emotions are. She's very comfortable with her emotions. She's very comfortable with being fully immersed in the sea of emotion around her. And she's just a very highly intuitive and is in touch with the spirit. And then your final card for the week is the Four of Swords card. We had another sign that had the Four of Swords for their final card too. It's a great card to end a week on. It's an enforced rest, basically. The Four of Swords is a time to rest and reflect and build up your stores and get yourself restored and your energy rebuilt. If you don't electively choose to rest and take care of yourself, then the universe has a way of forcing it upon you. So it's always best to proactively choose to take good care of yourself and get the rest that you need. Now, let's go ahead and clarify these cards with another deck. We'll clarify them because the imagery on these cards is very, it's unique. It's a deck unlike any other that I've seen. So we'll go ahead and get a Rider-Waite type card deck with familiar imagery, and we'll get some clarifiers for each of these cards. Okay. All right. So your King of Pentacles is being clarified by the Three of Wands. The King of Pentacles, remember, he's got all the resources that he needs. He loves his home and his family, and he's surrounded by his pets, his plants, his people, and wealth and abundance is his. And what he wants to do now with this card here, the card is the card of travel, this particularly international travel. This card is showing a person looking to a distant shore. So even if you can't travel internationally, it's a great time to learn about other lands. It's a time to daydream and think about and make plans for when you can travel. But this is a card of success um, and looking forward to the future. It's an inevitable uh, arrival of the future. It's coming imminently. The Five of Cups is clarified by the Judgment card. So, Five of Cups. This is the card where you got to remember you've got these two full cups over here. So, Judgment can be a time of rebirth. This is a time where this is the card right before the World card. It's right where there's a full cycle completed. And so this is a time of making value judgments, looking at your life and your accomplishments and what you've done and what you would do better and what you are really satisfied with. But it's also just a time for getting ready for that new rebirth and making those judgments. It's telling you, make the judgment on these cups. Make this judgment that these cups were never for you to begin with. It's time to look at these ones that are yours. The Star is clarified by the Page of Cups. So for those of you who are interested in finding love, this is a great week to find it. The Star is about the hopes and wishes coming true. And then the Page of Cups is about a messenger bringing in a message of love and harmony. And so the Page of Cups can be emotionally mature, but he's delivering that message of love. Justice is clarified by, I've got to cover it up because of the nudity, the Star card. So we already had the Star card. This is universe saying, if you missed it the first time, here it is. And it's bigger and brighter. The Star is here. Your greatest wishes are coming true. And it is well deserved. This is deserved because you had the Justice card before. Everything, this is a just granting of your wishes. Okay, Page of Swords is clarified by Temperance. Temperance is another card that really reminds me of you, Libra. It's a card of balance. The angel is taking these cups and it's an alchemical kind of mixture, mixing things from this cup to this cup and back and forth again to make sure they get the mixture right, the amount right, the balance right. It's about being in balance and not overdoing things. This comes right after the Devil card, where everything is out of balance. Then comes in Temperance to balance things out. The Queen of Cups is clarified by Justice. So twice in one reading, the Spirit is saying, if you missed it the first time, here it is again. Justice is coming in again to tell you you're in the right place at the right time. This is your card. This is telling you this week is for you. This is a week of balance, of getting things right, and making sure that the right thing is done at the right time in the right place. Four of Swords is clarified by yet another card of balance that reminds me of you. This is the Two of Pentacles is a card where the person that is juggling these two pentacles, they're juggling a lot. There's not just two pentacles that they're juggling. They have a lot of things. Whoops, I'm knocking tripod over. They are juggling a lot of things and trying to keep a lot of balls in the air. They have a lot of things that they are trying to manage. And what they really need to do is make sure that they're keeping everything in balance and taking care of themselves as well at the same time as they're getting all of these things going. It's a great card. It's a card that it can feel stressful when you're juggling things, but this is a successful execution of that balance idea. So that is a great message. Did I tell you the pendulum word of the week for you? I don't remember if I told you that at the beginning, but I did a pendulum message of the week. And the word of the week that Spirit gave to you was the word options. So there's a lot of cards in here that sort of reiterate that idea of options, that you have these options. You may have other ideas of what that word means to you, or it may become more clear as the week goes on. So, just something to keep in mind as you go through the week. Okay, that's it for our tarot portion of the reading, but I've got some oracle cards as well. So we're going to do an animal spirit card from Colette Baron Reed. This is what the oracle looks like. Spirit animal oracle. And we'll see what animal spirit is giving to you for the week to help kind of ground your message. Maybe you'll come across this animal, you'll see it, or read about it, or see it in your news feed, or something like that. All right, we have Bat Spirit. Rebirth is assured. Okay, so we've got this, the Judgment card in here, talking about the idea of rebirth. So, as well. So, a rebirth is assured. And the card number is 5. The message behind it is after something has run its course and died or been released, finished, surrendered, completed, or ended, there is a promise of a new beginning. Rebirth is assured just as night gives way to dawn and the bat emerges from the darkness of a womb-like cave. Bat Spirit has come to remind you that this rebirth is a miraculous one, for the very best elements of what you had to give up in the death of the old are still present in this new, amazing life forming now. This is the miracle and magic of rebirth in every aspect of your life, including the rebirth of faith and your ability to establish new and healthy relationships. So, great message on the Bat Spirit. Okay, next up, we are going to do a Universe Has Your Back Oracle message. This is the box, what it looks like. It's from Gabby Bernstein. She has several of these decks, and that's what this one looks like. I just love them. I've used them for years, and hopefully we'll get a good message here for you today. All right. I'm unapologetic about what I desire, and I trust that what I focus on will grow. Kind of washes out in the light here. Takes a little while for the phone to pick it up. Okay, and there's no big message or anything. It's just that affirmation. I'm unapologetic about what I desire, and I trust that what I focus on will grow. All right, now final oracle for the day for you is from Wisdom of the Elders by Sean Leonard. This is Indigenous wisdom, and Sean Leonard is a member of I don't remember which tribe, but anyway, he's not appropriating the messages. He's a part of the indigenous people. So let's see what we get from this deck for you, Libra. Okay. Love, eagle. So number 4. It shows this like Thunderbird kind of depiction of an eagle. All right. And then the message behind it says, to feel and experience true love is to know the Creator, and only by loving oneself can one express love for the Great Spirit. It is through self-love that we can fully experience love for others. It is impossible to experience true love without loving ourselves first. Eagle was chosen by the Creator to represent this teaching within the 7 sacred grandfather teachings. Eagle can fly higher than any other creature and is able to connect most easily to the Creator. In this way, Eagle can provide the purest vision to the seeker of the divine love that the Great Spirit has for all of us. It is through this, the sacredness of love, that all things are possible, and by loving ourselves, we can more closely connect to the divine. Well, that is a lovely way to end your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. And like I said before, be sure and check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs for a little bit more depth and resonance for this reading for the week. And otherwise, thank you so much. And I hope you have a great evening. I'll see you in my next video. Bye now.